What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in on us kind of flying under the radar, which is weird. Steven Stamkos staying in Tampa, according to Bob McKenzie, signing an 8-year, $68 million deal with the Lightning, worth $8.5 million a year. And, I was wrong. He's not going to Detroit. I think he made a good move staying in Tampa. Left money on the table, but because of the state income tax in Florida, or the lack thereof, he actually would have made more than he would with any other team. I think it was like $1 million. There's a thing on Twitter, if he signed a $10 million contract, what he would have made with taxes, after taxes, with that, all the contending teams, Toronto, Tampa, Buffalo, and there was like $1 million difference between Tampa and Toronto and Tampa and Buffalo. So, took a little bit less, actually pockets more, gives the team some salary cap flexibility, and they're able to now approach re-signing Kucherov and some of the other key names they have to lock up. So it's a really great move for them. He wants to win. Tampa's right there. They went to the final last year, lost in Game 7 of the conference finals this year. Like, they are ready to win a cup. Probably looked at Buffalo, Toronto, Montreal, Detroit, and we're like, So I can stay here, take a little bit less, give my team more flexibility, get an extra year of my contract, and can put myself in the best position to win the Stanley Cup. Yeah, so he's done that. He will, I think he's in a really good situation. I think the Lightning will find a way to keep their key guys. If they got to move a piece or two around the board, Steve Yzerman's pretty damn good at the whole general managing thing. So I like this move. We'll see what happens with Bishop and Kucherov and Tyler Johnson, Palat, Hedman, all those guys. But I think they'll find a way they'll do what Chicago's done. They'll identify players X, Y, and Z are going to be who we build around. Everyone else is an interchangeable part. And, I hate to boil players down like that, but, I think it's a good strategy for the Lightning, and I think it'll help them win a lot of hockey games over the next 8 years with Steven Stamkos in the fold. There's no question he's one of the elite goal scorers, of the last 20 years, and he's going to have a Hall of Fame career, and it'd be really cool to have him play that whole career in one place in Tampa, Florida. So it's great for the market, it's great for the team, great for Stammer, and ultimately, I don't want to say great for the whole taking less money I don't think is good from a player's perspective usually, but it's kind of like when LeBron went to Miami. He took a little bit less because of the state income tax in the state of Florida, and I think that speaks volumes about the tax system in the United States and Canada. So we'll see how it all shakes itself up, and we'll see how the next 8 years go with Tampa. I'm willing to bet that they win a cup in the next 8 years. I'm willing to bet they win a cup in the next 3 years. This Lightning team. So we'll see what happens. But I'm happy for Steven Stamkos. He got himself paid. Teams get some flexibility. Steve Yzerman's feeling pretty damn good about himself. I just looked it up. I think he has the same cap hit as Rick Nash. So you got one of the elite players in the game signed to that. It's like the Michael Jordan shrug. Steve Yzerman, just another day in the office for Stevie Y. Anyway, that's all I got. Episode of the Power Play with CJ. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the off season and beyond. Later, guys.